Yesterday at WWDC, Apple spent several minutes showing a blind woman using the new Siri camera on her iPhone, pointing the phone at things around her, Siri describing what it sees, answering questions about what is in front of her in real time through the camera. It was one of the more genuinely impressive demos of the entire keynote. But the reason Apple showed it has nothing to do with the iPhone. That demo was not about a phone, it was about a pair of glasses that does not exist yet, but is coming in late 2027. And everything Apple revealed yesterday about the Siri camera suddenly makes a lot more sense when you understand that. Here is the full picture. Mark Gurman confirmed last week that Apple's smart glasses, internally codenamed N50, are now targeting a late 2027 launch. They were originally expected in late 2026. Development challenges pushed the timeline, but what Gurman also said, and this is the part most people skimmed past, is that Apple is not building these glasses to compete with the Vision Pro. They are building them to compete with your regular everyday eyewear. Apple's stated internal goal is to target the $200 to $50 eyewear market, not the tech enthusiast, not the spatial computing crowd. The person who walks into an optician and spends $350 on frames they wear every single day. Tim Cook, according to sources, is personally obsessed with this product. One source described Cook as someone who, quote, cares about nothing else. When it comes to this project, that is the level of internal priority sitting behind a product that most people still think of as vaporware. Now the design, because this is where Apple is doing something Meta has not. The glasses are being built around acetate frames, the same premium material used by traditional eyewear brands. Multiple frame styles are in testing, including rounded and square designs in at least 2 sizes to fit different face shapes. The goal is a pair of glasses that looks completely normal from the outside. No bulky temples, no visible cameras in obvious places, no glowing displays bleeding through the lens. Apple has filed patents for moving the eye-tracking sensors into the sidearms of the frame, keeping the lens area thin and optically clean. The result, according to everyone who has described the prototypes, is something that looks like a pair of glasses, not a piece of technology. Here is where yesterday's WWDC directly connects. The Siri camera feature revealed on stage, the one that lets you point your iPhone camera at anything and have Siri describe, identify, and answer questions about what it sees in real time, is not a final product. It is a training ground. Apple is releasing Siri camera on the iPhone first, so that by the time the glasses arrive in 2027, millions of users are already familiar with the behavior. Pointing at something and asking Siri about it. Getting real-time information about whatever is in your field of view. The interaction model is being established on the iPhone now, so it feels completely natural on the glasses the moment people put them on. That is the same strategy Apple used with Face ID. Introduced on iPhone first, then spread to iPad, then Mac, then whatever comes next. Siri camera is being seeded into the market before the hardware that needs it most even exists. The glasses themselves are expected to include cameras, microphones, speakers, and deep iPhone integration running Apple Intelligence on device. No built-in display, no AR overlay, no holographic UI floating in your vision, just passive AI running in the background, ready to answer when you ask and quiet when you do not. Which sounds like a limitation until you remember that this is exactly what made AirPods work. No screen, no UI, just sound, invisible in daily life until you needed them, and then indispensable. Gurman's exact framing last week was pointed. Apple is not just going after Meta with these glasses. They are aiming to disrupt the entire eyewear industry the same way Apple Watch upended the mechanical watch market. That is not a feature comparison. That is a category ambition. The pricing has not leaked specifically, but multiple sources have pointed to a range competitive with Meta's Ray-Ban glasses, which start at $299. A price that puts Apple glasses within reach of the same person who spends $350 on regular frames, which is exactly who Apple is targeting. Late 2027, acetate frames, Siri camera built-in, eye tracking hidden in the arms, and a strategy that Apple has been quietly building since the moment they put Siri camera on stage yesterday. So the question is simple, would you replace your regular glasses with these? Let us know in the comments below. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.